what military occupational specialty these Marines may have, every single one of them has been trained in basic rifleman skills that are essential to operating in combat war. While here, the Marines have conducted numerous live fire ranges. It all starts with the M16A4, where they conduct numerous combat marksmanship exercises. They fire at unknown distances, both day and night. They fire light machine guns and medium machine guns. Every student here has thrown a hand grenade. They learn about offensive and defensive operations, convoy operations. They've conducted numerous combat patrols, set in a defense, and at the end, we conduct a 2-day basic skills reinforcement exercise. It's our culminating event where they apply all the skills that they've learned. While here, they've also sustained themselves in their physical fitness standards and conditioning. They've conducted Marine Corps martial arts training. They've conducted numerous hikes through the hills behind you. We complete a 5K, a 10K, and a 15K hike with roughly a 65-pound pack. All the equipment and gear your Marines have used throughout training is staged directly behind you. If you've not already taken a look at it, I urge you after the ceremony to take a look. I'll make sure Marines are standing by to answer any questions you may have. Everything your Marines have done has been trained, has been tested and evaluated by my outstanding group of combat instructors. Like the Marines graduating today, Golf Company's combat instructors are from an array of different military occupational specialties. After completing successful tours in the operating forces, Golf Company's combat instructors are screened and hand-selected to be a combat instructor here at the School of Infantry. I'm as proud of their accomplishments as I am of the graduating Marines today. On that note, please excuse me while I turn my back and address the students. Marines, I'm proud of the effort you've given for the past 29 days. I hope the day comes where you never have to use the skills we've taught you here, but if it does, I'm confident you'll do just fine. Take what you've learned here, take it with you to your follow-on schools, and good luck. Semper Fidelis. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day here at the School of Infantry. Thank you.
At Marine Combat Training Battalion, the battalion commander is authorized to recognize the one student who has demonstrated superior performance and exceptional leadership ability by designating him as a company honorman. Today's honorman will receive a plaque from the Marine Corps Association and will receive a certificate of commendation from the battalion commander. Ladies and gentlemen, please hold your applause until all of the honor graduates have received their awards. United States Marine Corps Certificate of Commendation. The commanding officer of Marine Combat Training Battalion takes pleasure in commending Private First Class Christopher S. Gardner for superior performance while undergoing Marine Combat Training from 5 March 2013 to 2 April 2013 at Golf Company Marine Combat Training Battalion School of Infantry West, Camp Pendleton, California. Throughout this challenging 29-day period, PFC Gardner demonstrated extraordinary performance of duties during all phases of academic and practical application training. In recognition of his accomplishments, PFC Garner was selected as the company honorman, the only Marine selected in a company of 421 Marines. PFC Garner's dedication to the Marine Corps and his fellow Marines reflected great credit upon him and were in keeping with the highest traditions of the United States Marine Corps. Signed, K.M. Stoddard, Lieutenant Colonel, United States Marine Corps, Commanding. PFC Garner hails from Indianapolis, Indiana. His MOS is 2847, Telephone Systems Repair. He will be attending school at 29 Palms, California. In addition to the company honormen, Marine Combat Training Battalion recognizes those Marines whose motivation and dedication have served as an inspiration to their fellow Marines throughout this physically and mentally challenging training cycle. Whether it is on a forced march, on patrol, or just conducting field day, these Marines can be expected to give 100% effort. At this time, we would like to recognize the Marine that excelled in academic excellence and gun-ho recipient. United States Marine Corps Private First Class Matthew J. Gonzalez-Stevens was, on the second day of April 2013, the subject of a meritorious mass conducted by the commanding officer, Marine Combat Training Battalion, School of Infantry West, Camp Pendleton, California, for outstanding service as follows. During the period from 5 March 2013 to 2 April 2013, while serving as a student, Golf Company, Marine Combat Training Battalion, you consistently performed your duties in an exemplary and highly professional manner by scoring higher on the written test and on the performance evaluations than any of your peers, making you the academic leader for the company with an overall average of 96.44%. Your devotion to duty and tireless efforts reflect a great credit upon you and were in keeping with the highest traditions of the United States Marine Corps. Signed, K.N. Stoddard, Lieutenant Colonel, United States Marine Corps, Commanding. PFC Gonzalez-Stevens hails from Grand Forks, North Dakota. His MOS is 1371, Combat Engineer. He will be attending school at Camp Lejeune, North Carolina. United States Marine Corps Private First Class Jonathan A. Sutton was, on the second day of April 2013, the subject of a meritorious mass conducted by the commanding officer, Marine Combat Training Battalion, School of Infantry West, Camp Pendleton, California, for outstanding service as follows. During the period from 5 March 2013 to 2 April 2013, while serving as a student, Golf Company, Marine Combat Training Battalion, you consistently perform your duties in an exemplary and highly professional manner. Your motivation, enthusiasm, and unselfishness caused your peers to select you as the Marine they would most like to serve with again. As such, you have been awarded the Gun-Ho Award for Golf Company. Your devotion to duty and tireless efforts reflect the great credit upon you and were in keeping with the highest traditions of the United States Marine Corps. Signed, K.M. Stoddard, Lieutenant Colonel, United States Marine Corps, Commanding. PFC Sutton hails from Champaign, Illinois. His MOS is 2100, Basic Ground Ordnance Maintenance. He will be attending school at Fort Benning, Georgia. We would like to take this moment to recognize those Marines who received their Certificate of Appreciation at Marine Combat Training Battalion. These Marines were recognized based on their devotion to duty and small unit leadership displayed throughout the training cycle as a student at Marine Combat Training Battalion. The Marines from 2nd Platoon are PFC Hunter J, PFC Hunter S, Private Krieger, PFC Laughley. The Marines from 1st Platoon are PFC Bosenberg, PFC Cordero, Private Dellin. The Marines from 3rd Platoon are Private Little, Private Lomax, PFC Luna, PFC Pedersen. The Marines from 4th Platoon are PFC Sasson, Private Valencia, PFC Watson, PFC Whitlock. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in applauding the award recipients for Company G.